Dear guests, venture funds, investors, startup enthusiasts, welcome to the exclusive interview with the winner of the 8th chapter of V4 Azerbaijan Tech Bridge, Kosice Chapter, the primary European program for startup from Azerbaijan. The project is co-financed by the government of Czech, Hungary, Poland, and Slovakia through Visegrad Grants from International Visegrad Fund. The mission of the fund is to advance idea for sustainable regional cooperation in Central Europe, in our case to help the most promising startups to pop up in our V4 and European region. And today on our Imagine floor, we have the winner of Kosice Chapter, Recepta. Recepta is a receipt management app that collects receipts for all debit and credit card transactions automatically on each purchases. So you don't need to print a receipt or keep it for returns. And I have invited the founder of Recepta, Rauf Heidarli. Hi, Rauf.
Hi everyone.
Nice to see you, nice to have you. Thank you for your opportunity to join this exclusive interview. And before getting to the list of the questions, I would love to ask you to introduce Recepta in a few words. What kind of solution you're trying to provide and what kind of problem you're trying to solve?
Yes, thank you so much. I really appreciate the invitation, and I think it's a great opportunity to introduce to the audience Recepta. So basically, Recepta is replacing these traditional paper receipts with smart receipts. That's what we call. Basically, we are trying to solve the problems related to the paper receipts, printing those receipts, and it's known fact that 93% of those paper receipts are non-recyclable.
Whoa! Sounds amazing.
Yes, and each year we cut 180 million trees worldwide to produce these paper receipts. So our main goal to save those trees, to save the environment, and to make receipts accessible anytime, anywhere.
Cool. And I really love your sustainable approach of your product behind. And I have a logical question to you, Rauf. How did you come up with the idea of Recepta? What is the story behind your company?
Okay, that's a great question, actually. So I heard a lot of friends just basically complaining about the toxic environmental effects of paper receipts. And one day, just when I was working out from one of the pharmacy stores in the States with my wife, we got a few stuffs from there, and at the checkout, they gave us a huge mile-long receipt. So that's how basically we started chatting, and basically we thought that there should be a way to replace this traditional method with a better version and the mobile, so we have it accessible anytime, anywhere, in case we need to return it. So that's how basically the Recepta idea was born. And our main goal at that time was be like, we have to stop this clutter at our basically car or at house. So basically we can't basically do some math or anything, just kind of to calculate our expenses, right? To do summary. So there should be a better way. And that's how basically we created a mobile receipts. It will automatically give you insights about your spendings, income, everything basically in details, and all it will happen in one platform.
It's not we adopt that there are a very great demand for such solution as yours, because from the first hand you're trying to solve a really sustainable approach of the businesses and maybe customers who are trying to be aligned with, let's say, sustainable development goals, right? And on the other hand, I see some technology potential in your story. And so if I have a question, what kind of competitive advantages your solution possesses compared to existing already maybe startups or small medium enterprise who are trying to solve the same problem as yours?
Okay, yeah. So basically, definitely we do have some competitors, but we don't have the. So our product is something unique. So we have the patent for this product, for this solution as well. And what makes us unique is it's a normal, basically checkout process. You have to provide your email or phone number in order to identify yourself so that they can send your receipt to your email. But with Recepta, you don't need to do that. All you need to do just kind of to pay with card, and that's it. The rest Recepta will do for you. We will identify you through the card number, and we will connect your receipt to your account with the card number, the payment made. So that's something makes us unique and a competitive edge to compete with our closest basically competitors, which are email receipts. And I think there are definitely some solutions like these. There are one in Australia, but that's the only local company basically doing there. But other than that, I think this is something we are bringing to the market, and we wish to make all those receipts accessible for anyone.
Sounds awesome. And my next question will be, what is the stage of Recepta right now? Is it already a customized stage, or you're just trying to verify the product market fit, or what stage of the Recepta right now?
Okay, so let me start from the beginning. So we started in January of this year, basically just building the core product. We already onboarded more than 52,000 merchants, including McDonald's, KFC, Spar Markets, and a lot of other brands, basically multinational brands. And right now we got also clearance from the basically state tax agency of Azerbaijan Republic to do these, basically to implement digital receipts in Azerbaijan countrywide. So we think that Azerbaijan will be the first country basically moving to completely digital receipts in the future. And we are doing that in partnership with Minister of Economy, State Tax Agency, as I mentioned. And we are hoping to go live next month. So
awesome.
We have, and up to date, we basically raised more than 700,000 on our round.
And do I understand correctly that right now you're trying to launch a solution in Azerbaijan market, but for future you definitely probably would love to go, for example, to European market or to USA market? Is it right?
Yes, that's true. Basically, we got the opportunity to do this in Azerbaijan because Azerbaijan already just implemented the Department of Tax, basically state tax agency already implemented fiscalization of the receipts for the entire country. So all those machines, basically POS terminals in Azerbaijan, are modern and up to date. Basically, they're using the latest technology for this, and it's really easy to implement our APIs into these basically latest technologies. So that was the main reason, and the government was really friendly about that. They really liked the idea, and we basically started the partnership with them. So we will start there, and our main goal just to go to the United States, to Europe as well, because like I mentioned earlier, it's something unique we are bringing into the market. So we would love to expand our services to other countries as well.
And what is the main challenges for Recepta today? What kind of obstacles you probably have, for example, to launch a solution, let's say in Europe?
Okay, I think the main challenge here, so we have a great team. We have great investors, partners who are basically where we are all in the same boat, basically doing something great. But the challenge we are facing right now is basically as we are doing something new, and we are basically like a first generation of these products, right? So it's really hard just kind of to make these paths so that people can walk through that. It's really hard.
So
that's the main.
Yes, like you're talking about the time to market, like does the people are already aware about this kind of solution and are they ready to use your solution in their like daily life, right?
Yes, basically we did that earlier. Even we saw that, yeah, a lot of people, just 80%. Basically, we did some surveys. More than 1,000 people just kind of were participated, and according to the Green America surveys, which basically we are one of the largest eco organizations of the USA, and we are a member of that. So according to their surveys as well, 80% actually of customers are willing to get digital receipts. 83% actually, and 70% out of that will do that for environmental benefits, to save the environment. So we do have that market penetration basically. The only thing we are trying to do here, basically where we are facing some issues, is basically some of those POS terminals are not supporting our product, our technology. That's one of the issues, and the other issue is basically it's something new to the merchants as well, and they're really hesitating to check the product. But we convinced a lot of clients, like I said, and we are working closely with them, and we do believe that Recepta will save all those trees cut for making paper receipts.
Same here. And by the way, if your solution pop up in, for example, in the Poland market, I will definitely use your solution, because I really found it's, like from my side, not suitable, like since I'm a person who constantly working in sustainable tech startups, sectors and industry. For me, it's quite weird why I go, for example, to the shop or for the products, and I still like got like a receipt, like paper receipt from, like we live in a digital world. Where is the solution for this? And finally, I hope you, Rauf, will have a chance to pop up in our market, in Poland, in European market, and so on. Of course, it depends of the regulation of the government and so on, but I hope we will have a chance to do it like together, maybe like with V4 region, with Azerbaijani technology ecosystem market, and with such splendid startup as yours. And my next question, how do you see your startup in 5 years? Are you expecting to have some exit, or are you expected to let's say, to continue develop your solution for a particular type of level?
I think, like all the startups, we do have some exit plans, but to me, it sounds like we are just started, and we do not focus on too much on that strategy. But we have the plan, we have the strategy for that. But our main, basically, target here to eliminate the need and to onboard and to provide solutions to more countries, to more customers and merchants, so that merchants can save some money they spent on paper receipts, printing, and it will also help merchants to identify their customers. So it will decrease significantly their marketing expenses. So they will know their audience, their customers. And from the other side, for the customers, it will save the environment.
Okay, Rauf, and probably as I already understood that you already have received some funds and investment support for your product, but probably for next year, for next let's say 2 years or 3 years, you're probably also looking for finance support. And therefore, if your answer yes, I would love to know how much of investments you're seeking right now.
Okay. Yes, thanks for the question. Basically, like I said, we closed the pre-seed round, and we will be raising basically next year, and probably in 3 to 6 months, we'll start raising 5 million. Basically, it will be, and we do have some soft commit from a few investors there. They are willing to attend there, and basically, we will be raising that 5 million from the multiple investors to expand our service to USA and UK as well. UK and Europe.
And what was like the main distribution of the money will be? It's for marketing or for technology or for sales?
It's more for sales because we have already built the technology and we have that ready. We have mobile apps. We do have for the merchants and for the customers. We have those implementations all ready. I think more it will be sales and marketing.
Cool. And I think like my last question, and because I'm really curious about this fact, about this question, who is behind of Recepta? Who is your team board? I mean, like, who is apart from you, Rauf, of course, I definitely sure that you're like the leader of this solution of the team. I would love also to hear about more team members, key team members of Recepta.
Okay, yeah, I think that's a real proud moment for me, just kind of to talk about my team because they're doing really great stuff, and I really love just kind of talking about my team because my team, basically, we are a team of right now almost 15, and we are coming from different industries. Basically, it's me coming from the finance industry, previously working at Amazon, Lyft, and some other startups. And then Riyad, who is our CTO, coming from Synctera, fintech startup, previously serving at Tonal Home Gym. And then we have Nigar, who is also basically coming from more sales and marketing side. And we have our advisor who basically joined us from the day one and supporting us and helping with guidance, some strategies building, and basically Samir, who is a former head of strategies at World Bank, and he's more helping as an advisor and current as a board member. And the rest of the team, basically, we call them basically all of them are heroes because they built. Without them, it won't happen because we couldn't build these by myself, and we probably can build it, but we won't be able to make it the great like it's today without the team. And I think it's a great opportunity for me as well to thank my team for doing this great job. And I'm sure that one day we will come to the stage at somewhere and we'll talk basically about Recepta stuff and probably going to the stores and getting Recepta receipts on our phones, not paper.
Same here. I have absolutely the same vision as yours, Rauf, about the digitalization of recipes and so on. So it's really cool, and I think it's that all from my side regarding the question to the interview. And if you have anything that you would love to add to the audience, because this video will be spread across the V4 region networking stakeholders, I mean venture funds and all partners who participated in the program. And probably some of investors or some of your future clients will be interested to get in touch with you. So therefore, if you have something to add, like from your mind, from your perspective, go ahead. If not, we can say just goodbye.
Okay. I think the first thing, I would love to thank you and V4 team basically for basically inviting me. And I think it's a great opportunity to be part of this family because I think it will help us a lot to basically to get to know the market and meet new investors, new partners. And other than that, I would love to thank our current investors, partners, and the team for. And other than that, if anyone interested in our products, we would be happy just to provide more details at our website, receptaapp.com, and they can shoot me a message or through the LinkedIn anywhere, and let's replace the traditional receipts with paper, basically paper receipts with smart Recepta receipts.
Let's do it. Let's do it together. Thank you, Rauf, for your time and for your opportunity to join us today. It was Rauf from Recepta, the winner of A8's chapter of V4 Azerbaijan Tech Bridge, the last chapter, but not least, of the program. And we are switching to their next stage of the program, to the stage of selection best startups who will participate in the semi-final. Of course, Rauf and Recepta already automatically get qualified to the semi-finals. It will take place in May 2023. And after that, we will qualify only 20 startups to the grand finals that will take place in Baku in summer 2023. And from my side, I would love to say thank you, Rauf, and Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.